In the history of criminal investigation in China, the case of Yao Changfeng shocked the entire nation. This man became a key fugitive, wanted for multiple serious crimes. On the 1st of December 2011, in a residential building in Xinchang County, Shaoxing, Zhejiang Province, 2 young children were brutally murdered. The crime scene was heartbreaking. Even the most experienced police officers found the scene difficult to accept. Everyone present was visibly shaken. One officer recalled that it was the most brutal crime scene he had ever witnessed in his career, and it was impossible to forget. After the incident, the police quickly listed Yao Changfeng as a Class B wanted criminal and issued a reward notice calling on the public for help. Yao Changfeng was highly skilled at evading capture. On the day of the crime, he fled into the mountains, making police pursuit extremely challenging. Over the next 6 years, he moved between several provinces, committing further crimes and constantly evading law enforcement. The tragedy took place in an ordinary residential building, suddenly shattering the peace of the neighborhood. At the time of the incident, the siblings were home alone. By the time police and neighbors discovered them, it was already too late. At the scene, bloody footprints were found. Police followed the trail to a neighboring room and discovered crucial evidence inside. In Yao Changfeng's room, police also found a handwritten note revealing his inner conflict and guilt. Reviewing surveillance footage, police saw that Yao left the area by bus after the crime and then disappeared into the mountains. A massive search was launched, involving large numbers of officers and civilians. However, the complex terrain made the manhunt extremely difficult. Investigators learned that Yao Changfeng was familiar with wilderness survival and often hid deep in the forest, even near graveyards. By late December 2011, police had upgraded Yao's wanted status to the district level and increased the reward for information. In July 2012, a new case occurred in Hubei Province. Police determined that Yao Changfeng was involved once again. Through visits to local shops, police learned that Yao had purchased food in the area, leaving behind new traces of his movement. Further investigation revealed that Yao had briefly worked in a garment factory, where he behaved strangely before quietly leaving. During his time on the run, frequent thefts occurred in nearby villages. Even from grave sites, police suspected Yao was responsible. Despite organizing another large-scale search, police still failed to locate Yao Changfeng, and the case reached a stalemate. In February 2013, a teenage girl was murdered in Xinchang County, Hunan Province. DNA evidence once again pointed to Yao Changfeng as the suspect. Multiple police departments joined forces, collecting evidence and confirming that these cases were all connected to Yao. Throughout the search, investigators and local residents endured harsh conditions in the mountains, never giving up on finding clues. Between 2016 and 2017, several more cases occurred in Chongqing, all linked to Yao Changfeng. In July 2017, in Yunlin County, Hunan, a young girl narrowly escaped harm thanks to the timely actions of local villagers and passers-by who managed to corner Yao by a river. With everyone working together, Yao Changfeng was finally subdued on the spot. Police arrived promptly to take him into custody. During interrogation, Yao confessed to all his crimes, including murder, rape, and multiple thefts. In April 2019, the court sentenced Yao Changfeng to death and stripped him of his political rights for life, finally bringing this case to a close.